Imagine getting paid just for sharing your thoughts on products and services you use every day. With Survey Junkie, it's that simple. Click on the link in the video description to discover how you can start earning today by taking surveys.
This is the moment the freed Israeli hostages were transferred from the Yemen counter-terrorist unit and ISA forces to the IDF. Israeli forces launched a large-scale rescue mission, known as the Arnon Operation, to rescue 4 hostages who were being held by Hamas operatives. The paratrooper reconnaissance unit combat team led the rescue of the hostages, and the Yamam and ISA forces continued to battle terrorists in Gaza after coming under fire. The 4 hostages freed were Noah Argamani, 26, Almig Meir Jan, 21, Andrei Kozlov, 27, and Shlomi Ziv, 40. The footage shows 2 of the former hostages being helped away by IDF forces. All 4 had been taken hostage by Hamas on October 7 last year, when the terror group launched a brutal attack on the Nova Music Festival in Israel. In other footage from yesterday's rescue operation in central Gaza's Nuseirat, Southern Command Chief Major General Yaron Finkelman is seen notifying the IDF Chief of Staff that 3 of the 4 hostages had been freed. He said in Hebrew, "Chief of Staff, I want to report to you that the 3 diamonds have departed, by helicopter, from the helipad just now toward the country." The 3 hostages referred to were Almig Meir Jan, Andrei Kozlov, and Shlomi Ziv. Noah had been rescued from a separate building in the area. The hostages were taken to a makeshift helipad in Gaza and then airlifted to Israel. The Israeli military said its forces came under heavy fire during the complex daytime operation deep in central Gaza. Gaza's health ministry said today at least 274 Palestinians, including dozens of children, were killed, and hundreds more were wounded, in the Israeli mission. That figure has not been independently verified, and the ministry did not say how many of those killed or wounded were Hamas terrorists. The operation in Nuseirat was the largest rescue since October 7, when Hamas and other militants stormed across the border, killing about 1,200 people, mostly civilians, and taking about 250 hostages. A relative of Noah told reporters that the military had banged on the door of where she was being held in Gaza and yelled they had come to rescue her. Asaf Shabi said, "She told me a little. It was 10 a.m. and they banged on the door and shouted, 'It's the IDF and we've come to rescue you.'" He added, "She is strong. She has met with her family and the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu." Officers from the elite police counterterrorism unit Yamam along with Shin Bet agents simultaneously raided 2 buildings in the heart of central Gaza. The raid is said to be one of the deadliest carried out by Israel since the war started. The 3 diamonds have departed. IDF spokesperson Daniel Hagari said their forces came under heavy fire during the rescue mission. Commandos working to save the hostages responded by firing from the air and from the street, he said. Hagari said, "We know about under 100 Palestinian casualties. I don't know how many of them are terrorists." The IDF has said that the 4 hostages were being held by terrorists in the homes of Gaza families in 2 Hamas-controlled buildings. Hamas has previously been accused of using civilians as human shields. An Israeli Special Forces commander was killed during the operation, a police statement said. Gazan paramedics and residents said the assault killed scores of people and left mangled bodies of men, women and children strewn around a marketplace and a mosque. Noah's plight became one of the most harrowing and recognizable images as the world came to terms with the atrocity on October 7. She was seen being loaded onto a motorbike as she pleaded with them, "Don't kill me." She and the other 3 hostages had spent 245 days in captivity since being kidnapped 8 months ago. Hours after being rescued from 8 months' captivity in Gaza, freed hostage Noah Argamani arrived at a hospital in Tel Aviv to see her terminally ill mother. Noah Argamani, the student, was at the Nova Music Festival in the Israeli desert when she was kidnapped by Hamas fighters. Harrowing footage emerged of the militants dragging her away on a motorcycle as she begged, "Don't kill me." The 25-year-old university student screams, "Don't kill me. No, no, no," as the gunmen speed away with her trapped in between them. Her boyfriend, Avinatan Or, is held tightly by 2 other terrorists nearby as he watches his helpless G.